At this point, how many times have I heard from my system that the implants are not right for my body? Like 2 or 3 times it has come in clearly, yet my mind's memories are not accepting the truth of my body's intelligence. This divergence between the idea of myself and the soul self today. I know in my heart what is true, yet my mind is struggling to shift from the past logic into this new perception. So the day after the constellation, I went hiking with my friend Ruby, and you know Ruby from our soul game. She's one of the soul council, a wise, wise young woman. And I asked her if she would be open to representing a question about new implants. And she said yes. So we aligned our energy and we opened up the space, and I asked, do I have permission from my body to place new implants in my chest? And it was funny, because immediately within my mind I heard, no, no. Yeah, I just kept asking. What was that, like 3 times now? It was clear. The answer is no. Then Ruby began to share her wisdom. Now first, she said the implants had served their time as protection. That was the first thing she said. And the second thing was, now something new was to emerge from this space in my being, and I didn't need the protection any longer. That this area is now weakened by the weight it was bearing. Finally, by speaking up for my body, I was supporting all women and the feminine receptive energy to also speak their truths. Remember video 4, The Beauty of My Chaos? I mentioned that the facilitator of the constellation told me that many women left the circle during my constellation. And I wasn't really clear about what that meant at the time. So many, including myself, have masked feelings in order to portray an image. Yet by speaking up for what my body truly feels, I am honoring every cell in my being. How much more integral can one be than that? And to speak up for my feminine, intuitive, non-logical knowing, that is powerful. And it's not logical, like what's right and what's wrong. No, this is personal. And it cannot be categorized or generalized. My system wants a deeper connection to the self and others. My soul and body want more and expect more from me. And this process is a message and a warning for all humans. Know thyself. Make the individual truths your guiding light. During these constant energy cycles that transform us physically, mentally, and emotionally, there was this lack of congruency I was experiencing from where I was to where my body and soul wanted me to go. And often it's a slow process moving out old ideas to herald in new ways of being. Where I experience chaos or a lack of clarity, I continue to turn inward to create and fortify congruency in my being until the whole of my being was on board. This process comes in layers or pieces until the entire being can hold or embody the new soul truths. It truly is a death and rebirth process. As the old energies are moving out and new intelligence is moving inward, the process begins at a singular point with the inciting question, and there is not always clarity. As we move through maturation, newer or revised questions come in a different place in space and time than where they were originally asked from. I sent the doctor and her 2 assistants a letter that was clear. They were not deciding for me. I had decided. Do not place new implants in my chest. Thank you.